Hey y'all, today's Wednesday. The Wednesday after I took my El Paso trip on the weekend. Didn't film anything yesterday, but I did today. Had a few thoughts of some things I was going to talk about. We're on Arbuckle right now on our way back south. And I took some video earlier today going north when I went across Arbuckle. I might show a little bit of that, show you what it's like. If you can tell, it's hard to tell on camera. But I got out a little late today, had an overweight trailer. Wasn't overweight, but it was over on the drives. And so I don't want that overweight ticket. And usually he'll just give me another trailer going that way, and then they'll take that trailer and fix it and put it on another schedule. We got a lot of schedules going to Kansas City. But didn't have an extra one to give to me this time, so I had to wait. So I had to strip it, move some things around, got it right. You guys have problems with overweights? Or they got a system to not do that? Some of these trailers get loaded pretty heavy. I think they ought to cap it off at a certain weight and then try to load it straight. These 25,000 pound pups, you know they're not going to make it. And that doesn't happen all that often, but sometimes it does. But I want to talk today about after treatment systems in these trucks. These, we've got our first ones like in 11 or 12, I think. 2011, 2012 in the Volvos, and then in our first international Pro Stars that we had. Now the Volvo system, I believe, had a DPF with a DEF in it, the diesel exhaust fluid. But the max force motors in those internationals did not have DEF. I'm not sure exactly how it worked. It was an EGR system, I believe, and it burned off the soot until it collected enough, and then they had to do the canisters. Well, they had lots of problems with those trucks. You'd have to do forced regens going down the road multiple times in one trip. And then with one truck, International had to take back. They could not figure it out. I believe there were some lawsuits. There may have been some agreements to buy some trucks back. I don't know. But the Volvos, I don't believe they had that many problems. Now, the newer trucks we had in the last several years, I don't think they have all those same issues. They may every once in a while get one that's having a problem. But we got Cascadias, Freightliner Cascadias, the new Internationals we have, and the Volvos with the D13 Volvo motor and the system that they have. This International I have now, though, it doesn't have a max force motor in it. It's got a Cummins X15. And that system seems to be working really well. I just had my first DPF maintenance done, where they take the canister out and they had to send it in and get it all burned out, bake it or whatever they do to it, and then hook it back up. And the only problem I had was when they hooked it back up, they didn't get one of the sensors plugged in tight enough, I don't believe. And on my first trip up, it fell out. Engine light came on, but they figured it out pretty quick. So that made me feel good. I'd rather it be that than really have a problem. 240,000 miles, I think, on this truck now that I've put on it, and no regen problems at all. I mean, you can tell when it's regenning if you stop, because it'll show a high exhaust temp, and it can smell it. But I've not had to do any forced regen. Knock on wood around here somewhere, but yeah, it's running. It's doing really well. Now I see most of these LTL companies have Volvos, Cascadias, some of these Internationals, and we got all those, and I know how they're working out. But I see some companies, FedEx, UPS, have Kenworths and Peterbilts too. Don't know what kind of system they have, don't know what engines they have in them. If they have the Cummins engine, it's the same one we got probably in this International. And so they're probably not having as many problems with those. But let me know what you guys have or had problems with. All those things. Tell me what you think about them. I know old school guys don't like them. Matter of fact, some of these old school truckers on these trucking sites that I get on sometimes talk about deleting the DPF system completely. Guess you go in electronically, delete it, take all the stuff out. Only problem with that is it's illegal. You can't get a certified shop to work on them if you have a deleted system. you can't sell it legally, really. I mean, you may be able to from one person to another, but you're not going to be able to sell it to a dealer or trade it in, any of that stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what the pros and cons would be of that. But anyway, I just want to talk about that today. Tell me what you guys know or think about all that. Go down in the description. Check out Mark's Trucking Life Instagram page and Mark's Trucking Life Facebook group. And also, just want to let you know, a lot of people are going to Parler and MeWe, the new social platforms. I'm on MeWe and Parler. I put YouTube videos on MeWe. Parler's more like Twitter, and I haven't put that much on there. But check those places out too. Search for me on there. So let me know on there. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you later.